pretty deep team. What's your comfort level in terms of rotation? How many players do you like to play during the game? Are you 10 guys or 8, 9?
I like to play good players that can play. So that's kind of always been my theory. If I have 5, then we'll play only 5. If I have 10, then we'll play 10. So most recently our groups have been around the 6 or 7 mark that we've played, and we've played 2 guys, I think 40 plus minutes. The year before that, we played 3 guys. Well, in our regional game, I think we played 4 guys 40 minutes. At Division II. We're not going to do that here, that I've seen. We've had teams that have played 10 guys, so it just depends on how many guys we feel like we play.
Do you have to monitor minutes a little bit closer in the Big Ten versus the Valley, or
it's always open for debate. I'm always open to change my mind. I will say that when we went from the MIAA to the Missouri Valley, it was the same sentiment. You can't play your guys that many minutes, and we actually played them more in the Missouri Valley. I did take them out for, I think, 30 seconds a game every once in a while, so I think we played 39.5 minutes a game. And then Mitch played 40 minutes a game, and then Daniel Abreu played quite a bit of minutes as well. So it's always open for debate, but we've done this for years and years and years. And it hasn't hurt us, but maybe it doesn't. So.
What did you learn from your first transfer portal cycle as a Big Ten?
I would say the biggest learning that you probably have is the hype surrounding players and prospects, even in the portal. So when people are they may value somebody like, this is a really good player because he averaged 15 a game at this school. That doesn't mean that he fits your system well. And so the value to you is different than the value to the open market, if that makes sense. And so trying to assess that and trust yourself in a 1-week window is tricky. I think you do have to get ahead of it a little bit more. We were ahead of it at Drake for the mid-major. We weren't ahead of it for Power 5 and high major. And so, this next year, hopefully being ahead of it, hopefully having guys that return will help. So then we know exactly what position. And I haven't even been in the league to see what you need to be able to do to win the league consistently. And so that'll help as well in the next season.
How do you evaluate what someone's value might be to you?
How they fit in our system. One, I think now if we move towards rev share and it becomes a salary cap, then you can kind of create different ways to make percentages of the value to your specific program. But for instance, if you're a point guard, you probably want to come to the University of Iowa. One, we value that. 2, your value is going to go up exponentially, right? If you're length that can shoot, this is probably a good place for you because we use that very, very well, and we place a high value on 6'8" to 6'10" to 6'11" guys that can dribble, shoot, and pass in post. We place a great value on that. The other value that we probably place is more of the intangible talent piece of it, the emotional perspective, the intensity, those kind of things.
You've been out in public quite a bit, selling the program. What's been the response that you found from fans as you've been talking to them?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of excitement. It seems like people are excited to come out to games, and they're excited to support the team. My message is we want them to be with us, and we want them to be a part of what we're trying to do. Not just, hey, if we have success, then we're going to go there. It's, no, we want you a part of the build of the success that we plan to have. And so I needed to show that I'm willing to give to them so that they understand that I'm in it with them as well. and we'll continue to do that. And the state of Iowa, that's what they want. They want to shake your hands, they want to look you in the eyes. That's who they want to cheer for. And so the more I can do that stuff, the better off football is going to be.
As soon as you